Hello and welcome. Welcome to our very special live stream event today. My name is Sarah Sampaio, and I will be your host for this webinar today, where we are going to be speaking about the alchemy of body and soul. You know, we've thought a long time as we have given different names to our retreats over the years, and we've landed on this phrase alchemy, because this is really what happens in retreat. Alchemy of body and soul. It's a powerful, energetic transformation. And I know so many of you who have, lived the journey of your lives have experienced how challenging both physical and emotional challenges life can be, and the connection between the two when it comes to healing. Healing the body and healing the soul go hand in hand. And so that is what we focus on here at the Chi Center. We focus on healing on all levels, and we use visualization, meditation, gentle moving meditation, and all of these ancient tools that have been passed down for thousands of years to connect the mind and the body and open up our capacity to heal. And Master Mingtong, who is the founder of the Chi Center, Wisdom Healing Qigong here in the States, will be talking more about all of that in just a moment. And so as we begin, I would like to just welcome our audience. We have a very international audience. And go ahead, if you're here with us on the Zoom, we're streaming to 3 different locations right now. So we are on Zoom. We've got a community here on Zoom together. So I invite you to type into the chat, tell us where you're from. Tell us where you're tuning in from. And this is one of the really exciting things about being able to share through the internet, is that we can connect. We can practice together. We can feel the energetic presence of one another and the power of that, no matter where we are in the world. And it really helps us to connect globally and understand how, we're all the same in so many ways. We're all, our bodies are the same. We struggle, we feel, we grow, and our life path is very similar in our desires for healing and for peace and for happiness. And it's so empowering and so liberating to connect around the world and really tap into that oneness that we all share. So they're just rolling in the chat, all the countries and locations: England, Sweden, Denmark, Belgium, the United States, all across the US. Welcome to all of you. And if you're tuning in on YouTube, go ahead and enter into the chat there. Tell us where you're from. We also have people joining us on our website. Again, welcome to all of you. So as we get started, I want to just share a little bit about the Chi Center, about our retreats, the in-person and the online retreats. And then we'll be turning our time over to Master Mingtong. So we have 3 amazing retreat experience opportunities prepared for this fall. So we have 3 10-day events. And, Master Mingtong and I were just talking this week, we realized not everybody might be able to come to the Chi Center for all 3 or for, more than one, but you could even, come in person for one and do the other one at home and continue in this flow. So the first of the retreats, increase your energy frequency and vibration for health and healing. And this retreat is from October 14th to the 23rd. And the second retreat, open your heart to love and your soul to truth. And this is from October 26th to November 4th. So we have a little break in between the 2 retreats. If you're doing them from home in a flow, you've got time to go to the grocery store and just take care of things at home before you dive into the next intensive event. And the third retreat is titled Embodied Wisdom: The Advanced Practices of Wisdom Healing Qigong. And this is an advanced retreat. And so we do ask people who have been with us and who have the prerequisites join us in this. This is the first time we've been offering an advanced retreat at this level. So we're really excited to experience how this is going to unfold. So as you all know, during the COVID lockdown, we were forced to connect in a new way from long distance, from within our homes. And many of us got familiar with the internet or, phone connecting through the ethers. And we hosted here at the Chi Center many powerful online events during this time. And we actually received so many amazing notes and testimonials of how those events really, some people said they saved their lives because they didn't feel so isolated. It really helped them through this very difficult time. And our programs are really important for helping you navigate through these difficult times. We realize even now, as we're opening up, some people aren't quite ready for travel for a variety of reasons, maybe financial, maybe scheduling, maybe the timing, or maybe still concerns about a vulnerability to catching something while you're traveling. And so we wanted to let everyone know we are still offering this event online as well as in person. So in an online retreat, you can experience the energy of retreat in your own home. And this can be really special in its own way, because many people have shared, and I know myself personally, when I've done online retreats from home, I notice the benefits not only for myself, but in my household. Even the people in my house that aren't doing retreat, it shifts the energy, and all of us are experiencing the power of transformation. And this can be really helpful because although it's nice to go away and experience a retreat, it's always challenging to come home again and deal with schedule and personalities and people and all those old triggers. When you're doing a retreat online at home, you can kind of integrate that and start to make a new pattern and have a practice in your home. And so the transition after retreat is very different if you've done the retreat at home. It's also really powerful to experience the transmission through the field. When you're at home, you do experience this in a really powerful way. Sometimes we cling to that in-person experience, and connecting to the energy can really be a new level of experience for us. So I also want you to know, if you register for the online retreat experience, every session is uploaded into a replay portal. And this gives you the flexibility of doing the sessions live when they're streamed live or in replay, because we realize people are tuning in truly all over the world, and time zones can be tricky. And so having a replay can allow you to integrate the online schedule into your lifetime at home. So now, as we are opening up to travel again and more in-person connection, we at the Chi Center are excited to have a grand opening of all of the upgrades and all of the transformation that's been going on physically at the Chi Center. Master Mingtong has been working really hard, doing all kinds of planting and construction and really making this container even more beautiful than it was before. We realize connecting in person at this retreat might be the first time many of you have had this level of in-person contact with others beyond your immediate family or friends or your circle at home. And it's our hope and intention that we can cultivate a powerful healing field, transforming the fear and the blockages that have really kept us in lockdown, not only physically, but for many of us emotionally. And this experience of coming together, once again, bringing us together to practice in the same room together, to eat together and share our experiences, talk, look one another in the eye, and even hug each other, can be really powerful to shift from lockdown into opening again. So again, While our online retreats have been extremely powerful and surprisingly effective, our in-person retreat promises to be even more special. By attending in person, you can enjoy the land, the food, and the physical presence of one another. The nature of the Kiva buildings, the beautiful buildings throughout the grounds, and just having that container, that energetic container of the Chi Center physically is a very unique experience.
Thank you, Sarah, for sharing your enthusiasm about our upcoming retreat. Truly, I'm very, very excited, very looking forward to the amazing opportunity we're going to share with you, and we're going to share more information at the end of this webinar. And meanwhile, I'd like to invite you to connecting with yourself, with your body, with your heart, with everyone together. And I'm also wondering how many of us are new to Wisdom Healing Qigong. Please type in new in the chat box. So especially we want to welcome you. And so if any of you new to me, just simply Mingtong Gu, Master Teacher of Wisdom Healing Qigong, the founder for the Qi Center. Been studying Wisdom Healing Qigong for more than 3 decades and been teaching it almost 2 decades now, especially online program as well in person. So we've been working with over tens of thousands students now, truly, around the world. So for myself, Wisdom Healing Qigong is the best gift I ever discovered in this lifetime. So it's my passion, it's my life work, not only to share with you, share this best gift with you. Simply put, what I have been looking for is same thing as you have been looking for. We are all looking for happiness, health, peace, abundance, connection, and spiritual connection and fulfillment, deeper level of fulfillment. So since from day one of our life, we're all looking for the same thing. And yet, sometimes, that's true for myself, lack of certain thing, driving us, searching more. Over the time working with so many students, I'm realizing not only we're all searching for the same thing, most important thing in our life, but also we've been searching since childhood. So I want to invite you connecting with that part of you which is seeking what is important, what is meaningful in life, and especially in this time, with every challenges in every aspect of life. Often, the longing, the seeking, even more stronger, even more urgent, more deeply felt. So if you can relate into what I'm saying, you can type yes in the chat box. So I'd like to invite you connect with that deeper longing, deeper desire. And second thing, I also realized not only slow my own journey of healing, awakening, but also working with, again, tens of thousands of students over the time. In many cases, very intimately, especially in-person retreat, for extensive period of time, and continuing over the years. I discover on one hand, we're looking for the same thing, the right thing, the important thing, the meaningful thing. But we have been looking for the right thing in the wrong place. We're looking for outside of us, with someone else, something else. We continuously feel frustrated, disappointed, confused, lost. Even many of us feel the victim, feel like a victim of someone else, something else, a victim of life even. So again, if you can relate to what I'm saying, type in yes in the chat box. So one of the most important things I have discovered, I consider as a secret key, the most powerful secret. Through this wisdom healing Qigong is to connect with this body, coming back to this body as a home. You can truly discover everything you're looking for within you already. And this body contains all the treasure you're looking for. So not only the experience of health, experience of happiness, peace, and connection, so on. The unique way for wisdom healing Qigong to discover what you're looking for is to discover the energy. The source energy of life, the source energy of creation, not only existing in the whole universe. When people ask me, what is Qi? I ask back, what is not Qi? Qi and energy is same everywhere. You don't have to import from China. Qi, energy is everywhere in the universe. It's everywhere, around you right now, this moment. It is also deep inside of you. Inside of your brain, inside of your heart, inside of your 5-organ system, inside of your cells. And yet, this energy is present, and yet the secret of Qigong is you need to access this energy. You can access the energy. You can transform the energy pattern which is being programmed through life. So no matter how complex of life is, how unique our story might be, how different our circumstance might be, including different kind of diagnosis, different kind of challenges. One of the most important insights is to realize all the experience, all the functions, our mind, body, heart, spirit, is expression of this energy pattern inside of you. this energy pattern, this energy programming, this energy matrix, is within you. So that's the practice we're continuously learning. After we realize this insight, we learn to be aware of this energy pattern. We learn to connect deeply within your own body, mind, heart, spirit, accessing the power of energy, transforming from whatever limitation, whatever stress, whatever conditioning from the past, to a new pattern, Simply, there's only two patterns of energy. No matter how complex our story, label, concept, diagnosis might be. One is contracting pattern. When the energy contracting, all functioning of the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual is limited, compromised, eventually leading to disease. Not only physical disease, but emotional, even mental, even spiritual. So another kind of energy pattern, opposite of that, is opening. The energy pattern opening instead of contracting. Opening. When the energy opening, you naturally experiencing the energy in the flow, in abundance, in connection, in creativity, in joy, in abundance. So that's the secret of behind secret. You're accessing the energy within you, noticing, where is the construction? Then using the practice to open this pattern to, from contraction to open again. Then everything come back to yourself. Everything you're looking for is right there within you. So it's not concept. It's the most simple, direct approach. Does that make sense for everybody so far? For both, beginning, new friends, or even advanced practitioner, we come back to this key point again. So I want to cut into the chase. No matter what are you looking for, whether healing chronic disease, even incurable disease, whether improving health now, or deal with stress, physical stress, emotional stress, mental stress, or improving certain life circumstances, including relationship, jobs, or I want to feel the spiritual connection of life, discovering deeper meaning, deeper purpose, deeper fulfillment. Or even continue to your next step of spiritual awakening. And that's the key I'm sharing with you. So from all the complexity, we come back to the simplicity, to the core, addressing the deepest condition within us, the energy condition. Again, energy is source of life. Energy is source of creation. Obviously, this energy is the source of healing. When we say the medicine is within you, what that means? When you discover the energy within you, you're realizing, oh, this energy is life nourishing. Oh, this energy is power. This energy is naturally maintaining the function of physical, emotional, mental, spiritual well-being or existence. So why the upcoming retreat called Alchemy of Body and Soul? Simply put it, is to cultivate the connection of mind-body. The essence of who we are, the essence of our mind. Is beyond the physical existence, beyond our story even, beyond any limitation. It is timeless. This essence, we experience this essence as our soul. So when we asking ourselves, what do we want? We have a whole list of what do we want, the mind thinking. When then we asking, what is your heart wants? Then suddenly you feel different. Oh, I want this. This is bringing me happiness. This is bringing me love. This is bringing me fulfillment. Then we're asking a deeper question. What is your soul wants? Suddenly, you discover something else, something deeper. So when we say alchemy, a body and soul. So on one hand means continuously discovering, what is this body? Beyond the physical body, beyond the perception of the medical, beyond the perception of science, beyond the perception of our own story, our own perception about this body, based on separation. We're going to discover the nature of this body, the energy of this body, this wholeness, the essence of this body. So on the other hand, we're going to discover what is the soul beyond the thinking mind, beyond our story, beyond our circumstance, even beyond our identifications of who we are, our limited belief system. Connecting with our high self, the timeless self. But more importantly, deeply, the third aspect is discovering when we're existing as human beings. The body and the soul, what is the relationship? What is the connection? What is the potential when we connect the body and the soul? In the simple language, we say the mind-body connect. The essence of the mind is the soul. So it's about cultivating this relationship. So one of the, I think, most powerful cause of all challenge we are experiencing is the disconnection of mind-body. When the mind-body is disconnected, we continuously looking for, as I said, the right thing, the important thing outside of us. From someone else. We're expecting someone bring us happiness, bring us peace, bring us health. Even expecting someone else take away our pain, our own suffering. We're expecting someone else to fulfill our desires. So not only, we continuously feel disappointed, frustrated, but we start to feel like a victim. Feel disempowered. That's one of the implications of disconnection of mind, body. So when challenges happen in our life, we may noticing the deeper prompt to look inwardly, to look inside of us. And yet, we often resisting this prompt or not following this prompt. Then continuously we feel more frustrated. So one of the most important turning point in my life is stop looking, searching outside of me, myself. Realizing the spiritual journey is inward journey. Not only discovering what is true inside of me, but more importantly, what is possible. And how to realize what I'm looking for. So again, the alchemy of body and soul in the practical language means shifting from disconnection of mind-body to connection of mind-body and continue to discover what is the deeper connection, what is the implication of this mind-body connection, mind-body interaction, mind-body union. So the ultimate alchemy is union, is a union. That's why we're using the title Alchemy. So it's not just, awareness of your body. Not just connection with your body occasionally, like think of this body as a vacation house. Pay a visit. Only like, this body is diseased, is not functioning, diagnose all the problem. Now I have to fix this body. This is not alchemy. It's about making a priority. Once you're realizing the importance of connection mind-body, or the issue, the suffering, the disease caused by disconnection of mind-body. So we can make this priority, commitment, this choice, come back to this body again and again. Think of this body as home, not just a vacational house. First realizing this is your own body. It is your own body. Yes, it is your own body, not someone else's body. Secondly, realizing that's the only body you have for the rest of your life, from the day one. Third is you're the only one who have access to your own body. More than anyone else. More than your spouse, more than any doctors, more than any healers. And what is inside of your body is more than just diagnosis, more than the stories of the body, more than what even we know about the body. The whole creation of life existing within your body. So the alchemy of body and soul is about discover life within you. Discover the creation within you. It's about realizing who we are, realizing the full potential as human beings. And how far you want to go, it's up to you. And the beauty of this journey is you can start anytime, any place. Never too early, never too late. So, in the traditional language, in the Chinese language, one of the deepest cosmology is recognizing human being as a union of heaven and earth. Union of heaven and earth. In the practical language, is to realize this union of mind and body. Union of the body and the soul. They're not only connected, but it's up to us, how to discover the connection, the interaction deeply, the co-creation and the union. That's the alchemy. For me, this is the navigation, the spiritual navigation, the deeper spiritual purpose of this life as a human being. So, when we focus on that internal connection, internal journey, internal realization, we're continuously upgrading this energy system, continuously awakening to the wholeness of who we are, awakening to the essence of who we are. We continuously discover the deeper wisdom, deeper power, deeper creativity, deeper peace. From that place, we naturally improving every aspect of life. Not only health of physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, ourself, but also our relationship, our job, our relationship with the planet Earth, our relationship with the universe, our relationship with life. One of the most challenging issue we're facing is isolation, disconnection from each other. And the paradox we're learning here in Qigong is, in order to discover this connection with each other, the most important thing is you have to discover the connection with your body, with yourself. That's the paradox. More you feel the internal connection, then naturally you feel the connection with others, with life. So now we're learning two ways of connecting as well in this journey of connecting, supporting each other. We're learning to connect with each other through online, through this amazing technology. For first time in human history, now it's possible. Not only we can connect with each other like we're doing right now, seeing each other, healing each other, but more importantly, connecting with each other energetically. And that's what is Wisdom Healing Qigong is specialized. I'm here to teach you not only to connect, with each other through five sensory perception, but deeply through energetic perception, beyond distance, even beyond time, beyond any limitation, any limited perception. Energy connecting all of us. One of the images I like you to connect with is this ocean of energy, ocean of light existing in the whole universe, existing, encompassing all life on the planet Earth, existing, encompassing all life around you, existing, encompassing, nourishing all life within you. And through the internet, we can learn how to practice together. We learn to share with each other deeply. We have the opportunity to ask the question, addressing what is most important in our life, including the challenge we're facing. What is a new paradigm, new methodology, new practice to address these challenges? And how to applying the teaching, the essential teaching to every aspect of life, every day of life. As Sarah mentioned, when we do the program, including the upcoming retreat at home, then you can applying what you're discovering to everyday life. And that is the benefit of online program. When you're in person, it's almost the opposite, but you're benefiting in a different way. When you're detaching from busy life, from all these distractions, not only in-person retreat. Yeah. You enjoy the nourishing food without shopping, cooking the food. Yeah. But your mind can totally concentrate on everything we're doing in the most supportive, energetic environment with all the beauties and the magic. I'm going to share some slides later on towards the end of the session. If you can stay longer than 1 hour, I would have more time to share with you the incredible beauty, the magic of the centers. It's part of this experience. When we're connecting with the land, connecting with the tree, connecting with the flowing water, when we're connecting with each other. In the most supportive, energetic environment, you naturally feel nourished. You naturally feel the deeper discovery, what is possible. The magic, the beauty inside of you. So these are different ways, different kind of opportunity for us to connect and experience. But the journey, again, is inward journey. We're creating the condition so we can take this journey inwardly in the most effective, nourishing, supporting, empowering way possible. And that is another reason we're extending our retreat. From normally in the beginning, I was teaching retreat was 5 days, then 7 days. Now we're increasing to 10 days a session. So allowing this extended time to dive as deep as possible. Become embodied experience. Not just taste of it. Not just become new or familiar. Become a new habit. And another aspect of alchemy also means transformation. And transformation means changing from the old limited patterns to new, effective, fulfilling patterns in all levels. Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. So we're learning this practice, not only addressing all these levels of transformation, but the deeper purpose is awakening to the wholeness, realizing all these levels inseparable. The physical, emotional, the mental, spiritual is inseparable. Inseparable. It's all energetic. So the approach may be, for example, if you are more concerned with the physical health, then the first retreat, probably the best choice. Not only for physical disease, but for physical health in general. Improving your physical health. Upgrading your physical health, and for prevention, for working with physical challenge of coming with aging, for example, and stress of life, for example. So we're using this gateway of physical healing, physical health, entering the energy, including this physical body. How to work with this physical body energetically to improve health. Then you discover quickly, emotion is part of this healing. The mental upgrading is part of this healing. Oh, when you're working with energy, you're naturally accessing healing all these levels. So on one hand, if your main concern is physical health, whether healing from disease or improving your health or releasing stress or prevention or working with aging related challenges, you may choose the first retreat, but you're going to discover the true benefit is beyond just physical healing. You're going to discover energetically how to open your heart. Feel the joy, the happiness you've been waiting for. And experiencing new level of connection of life. With yourself, with your family, with all relationship, with life in general. So you can think of, if the physical health is most important for you right now, you take that first step, then discover even beyond physical health, the deeper benefit of wisdom healing Qigong, encompassing every aspect of life. And for some of us, emotional. The priority is emotional stress, emotional health. Then the first retreat is equally beneficial. And some of us, main concern may be spiritual. Want to discover the deeper meaning of life, deeper purpose of life, deeper connection of life, deeper spiritual awakening of life. Then you can think of the second retreat as you are beginning or deepening of your journey. Then you discover, why are you doing that? The natural outcome is health. The natural outcome is healing. You tap into the same energy. You tap into the power of your mind, power of your consciousness. You tap into this union of body and the soul. So you're naturally benefiting in all these levels, practical level and spiritual level. Again, the most, I think it's kind of unique quality for wisdom healing Qigong I appreciate so much is the simultaneous benefit of both practical and spiritual. Healing, awakening as one path. As one path. So, on one hand, the practice we are learning and deepening during the retreat is simple. It's simple. Involving very gentle, meditative movement and the sound practice using your own voice to tap into the vibration of energy in your 5-organ system, in your brain, so on. You learn to meditate energetically. Often, students discover surprise gift even after meditating for many years or trying different meditation over the years and facing the same challenge of the monkey mind, busy mind. And this practice, this kind of Qigong meditation, help you to calm the monkey mind. And most important key is you coming back to this body as your home. So the monkey is not lost, outside anymore. You naturally, deepening your meditation practice. So on one hand, the practice is simple. On the other hand, most importantly, retreat is giving us the opportunity to repeat the practice. to repeated practice, hours every day. And that is different from, just doing the daily practice, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and so on. Yeah. And that is different from like approaching as a hobby, as a, kind of vocational, recreational approach. So you're taking one step further when you're attending the retreat. It's the most extended, extensive, and intensive and deep experience. And also for you to discover, you can do more than you think you can do. Even students, facing all kind of challenge, even disabled, cannot do all this physical practice in the beginning, then over the time realizing, I can adjust in the practice, according to my own capacity. I can relax more, sitting more, I can visualize more. More importantly, you learn to connect with energy without doing everything by yourself, without limiting yourself. So other kind of activity we're engaging, including healing session, including group, supporting each other. You start to feel very different. You don't have to do everything by yourself. We call the Qi field. The collective energy field is uplifting everybody. When we say, when the water rises in the river or in the ocean, all the boats are rising. We learn to connect with this ocean, this power. So with that said, it's about the process of continuously discovering, connecting, experiencing, and realizing what you're looking for, what is possible, what is important, what is truly meaningful and life-fulfilling. So, in this short period of time, I want to share, what is most important I have discovered in this life, in this journey of wisdom healing, Qigong, healing, awakening. So, with that said, again, this is very short period of time. Hopefully, everything, I'm saying can be helpful. One thing can be helpful for you, can inspire you to the next step of your journey. I will be truly grateful, truly grateful. Thank you so much. And someone shared in the chat box sending me happy birthday wish. I thank you so much. My birthday is in 2 days. We're celebrating a little bit earlier because of the scheduling. And again, 2 days from now is also International Qigong Culture Day, not only to celebrate our teacher, Grandmaster Peng Ming, and the founder of Wisdom Healing Qigong, the founder of the Medicine Qigong Hospital in China for more than 2 decades. And he planted the seeds with a million of practitioner students. Now these seeds continuously growing, not only in China, but now around the world, and made this possible for me, my personal healing, awakening, but also made it possible for me to share this gift with all of you, and made this possible for everything I'm doing. So I'm personally want to acknowledge, share my gratitude for him and for his vision, as well the teachers before him, all the wisdom beings before him, 5,000 years of ancient history, with the same wisdom, intention, wisdom, commitment to realize human being as union of heaven and earth. And this knowledge, on one hand, is so ancient. On the other hand, is so relevant now for all of us. So is the most important acknowledgement I want to share with you in this occasion of celebrating the International Zen Culture Day, is to acknowledging this wisdom intention, wisdom practice, wisdom commitment. So with that said, transitioning a little bit more time, because of time passed so fast. If you have any question about the retreat, as Sarah shared quite a bit already in the beginning, but if you have more question, we can address the question a little bit after Sarah shared the information about the retreat, and including where to find more information, to register and so on. Then afterwards, I will share more slides about the retreat center in Santa Fe, if you can stay longer. So let's make the transition whenever you're ready, Sarah.
All right. So thank you, Master Mingtong, for sharing a little bit about the cosmology teaching and experience that we will be having in retreat. And I do apologize, we don't have enough time in just an hour to do practice and all of the other information we wanted to share. I think there are a few people saying, I want to do a practice. But yes, we will have plenty of opportunity during retreat to experience the movement practices and meditations as well. So here is the banner for our registration information. To register, or just to get more information about the events and about the center and the rooms and the accommodations, you can go to qicenter.com/retreats. And if you want to have a conversation with a team member, we do have our enrollment team members on today, qicenter.com/conversation. And they would be happy to answer any additional personal questions or needs that you have. Just to say, we do have a cook that does special meals to ensure that it's healthy, organic meals for all dietary needs. And we work very hard to meet that and really make this an event that can be completely nurturing and nourishing for you. And so if you have special concerns about things like that and want to have a conversation with a team member, qicenter.com/conversation. Or if you feel like you're just ready to get more information about the individual events and choose which one you'd like to participate in, qicenter.com/retreats. All right, so Master Mingtong, I know you've got some beautiful slides that you had prepared, letting people know what the rooms look like and the accommodations and the center. And, this is one of the really amazing things about coming to the center. This is a really magical place. It's not like staying in a hotel. And it's really not like any other retreat center I've been to, and I've been to quite a few. So do you want to share a little bit now about all of that for our listeners, or I'll look in the chat and see if there's any other questions. Just gratitude, happy birthday wishes. Yeah, the only question was if people wanted to do a movement practice, but other than that, I don't see any questions at the moment. So go ahead, Master Mingtong. If you have a question, you can always put it in the chat, and we will address it. But let's take a look at the slides that he has prepared for us.
I'm almost ready. Hold on.
Oh. Okay. Okay. No worries. Yeah. So I just want to share a little bit the grounds. are kind of spread out. So it's a campus that has a beautiful pond. There's a dining hall, and there's different buildings, and the rooms are throughout the different buildings around the campus. And the practice room is actually an underground Kiva design. So it's
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay,
Yes,
awesome. Go
yes.
for it.
Okay. So, yes, so much I want to share, but I'm going to make this very brief. Yeah. First of all, the Chi Center is outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico, and about 30 minutes away. It's in the middle of high desert, and there's so magic. It's right here. It's beyond words I can describe. That's why I'm using some images to share with you. So, as Sarah mentioned, and the most important magic of this facility, this place, is the Kiva. And the Kiva is modeled after Native American tradition. It's a ceremony space built underground. So actually behind the building is all the hills. And more than 2/3 of the building is in the ground, underground. So the energy within the Kiva is just so powerful. And that's one of the rainbows was taken with the Kiva, and that's rainbow is very often phenomenal here. And so within the building, I guess, okay. So the Kiva can sit about 150 people and comfortably do a movement practice with 80 people. And let me see, do I have more images? Okay, I think the slide just jumped ahead of time. That's the movement practice. So there are many buildings on the facility, but the most important space we're going to spend most time in person retreat is the Kiva. It's like a space between the heaven and earth, and it's a tangible physical space for us to experience the union of heaven and earth and go slow this transformation, this journey of union of heaven and earth. And often, every day you're experiencing this rebirth within you. So again, many facilities, very comfortable accommodation. That's the largest lodging building. I'm going to share some slides of the lodging. And there's abundant life on the property, including all these plants and the flowers growing. And that is the dome. Usually for large events, can sit 250 people, even more. And that's another building, is the main house. And that's where you're arriving in front of the building with beautiful circular wall structure. Again, is modeled after Native American tradition, which is very ancient on the land. And their petroglyph indicating people lived right here 7,000-8,000 years ago. So that's inside the main building. Beautiful dining halls for people enjoy a meal, a nourishing meal together. Is very nourishing. It's very special, very special. And I'm noticing myself how much I'm missing that. Especially, I made a trip to Kapala about a few weeks ago. Was the first in-person retreat I told since pandemic. and really for me to realize how much I'm missing the in-person connection and the deeper fulfillment of being together, including eating the meal together, share the personal space with each other. So again, that's the dining hall, and that's the courtyard outside the main house. And there's a lot of outdoor space for us to enjoy time in small group, by yourself, meal time, journal time, meditating time, or simply just resting. And the second magic, beyond the facility, including the Kiva on the land, is the power, abundant nature on the land. 1/3 of the land is all wildness. So when you take the trail into the wildness, you're surrounded by the nature, And the most powerful presence on the land is the trees, especially the biggest tree. We have 3 big trees like this. And as far as I know, they are largest cardinal tree in the world. And they're all here on this land, in the same land. And I was so enchanted, I was so shocked when I discovered these 3 trees, even after I moved in. So that is a powerful experience of connecting with the land, connecting with the tree, connecting with the nature, allow us to enter and discover that primal aspect of self, ancient aspect of self, the timeless aspect of life. So on the border of the property is a cliff, and you can discover many petroglyphs on the cliff. Again, they're very ancient, very ancient. You can see the view of 300 degrees views all around. So the third magic is the water, and especially the pond in the middle of the desert is very, very unusual in Santa Fe. And that's the second largest pond in Santa Fe. It's right here. So personally, I have this deep, intimate relationship with the water. Every place I go, I always want to discover water, getting closer to the water, whether it's a stream, whether it's a lake, whether it's a pond, whether it's the ocean. I want to just spend, all the time, most of the time, by the water. And so I was so happy when I discovered the water here. And so over time, especially last 2 years, we've been upgrading the landscape, including next to the pond, we creating the deck now. A big deck can sit more than 100 people, and just right next to the water. And the beauty, the magic of the pond is just beyond words, beyond words. So also we create this fountains and streams and the waterfall, and allow the water to move from the pond to the fountain, to the stream, to the waterfall, then back to the pond. This movement, the sound of water bring so much aliveness to the land, to our experience, and allow us to feel this joy, the joy, not only the nourishment of the water, but the joy of the water, the dance of the water. So the seasonal change is another powerful magic of this place. From the winter to the spring, then to the fall right now. I mean to the summer, now we're in the fall. So by the time we have a retreat, the most magic time of the year is the fall. All the colors turn to yellow, red, and gold, and feels like in the painting of Van Gogh. So I was going to, okay, what's this video? I cannot make this video to play, but I'm going to go faster. And this is the image of the pound during the night. Now we'll bring more fountains into the water as well. So the last one, the most current upgrading of the landscape, the place of the whole land, is this garden we call Lotus Garden, which is still in the middle of construction and after many months of continuous improvement. So the statues of Guan Yin representing, in this case, Bodhisattva energy of mercy, great blessing, healing, nourishment, and the grace. And when you see her presence, just naturally feel nourished, feel the beauty, feel the calmness. And these statues bring us so much blessing already, including inspiration for me continuously upgrading the feng shui of the land. So from the center of this lotus garden, extending out with marble stone, with platform, we continue constructing with fountains, with a circular wall, then passes to connect with every main building of the center. So, including we planted so many trees on the land, and especially flowering trees, and that image was taken a few weeks ago when the crab myrtle is blossoming with abundance of red flowers. And many other gardens we're continuously improving, and this path is very important path I'm creating, representing so much, not only physically, the experience of the walking, meditation, and we're surrounded by trees and so on. But this place is going to be full of flowers, and especially in the spring. And so these trees around the path all going to blossom in the spring. And I couldn't help to imagine what's going to look like, not only next spring, but also 5 years from now, and 50 years from now, and 5-year generation or 7 generations from now. And this place is going to be a treasure on the planet Earth. And so it has been one of the most fulfilling projects I've been engaging, is upgrading the center, including upgrading the landscape. So just quickly show you a couple images of the room look like, and very comfortable, very homing.
While you're sharing these images, we did have a question in the chat. The question is, I have a disability, so I require wheelchair access. Master Mingtong, would you like to speak to that?
Yes, we have a support system for that. You can be in touch with us more detail if you decide to come for the next retreat. Most of the places wheelchair accessible, and the specific need, we can work with you to make this more effective for you, more supportive for you. Thank you for asking.
Yes. So would you like them to maybe call our schedule to have a call with our enrollment team?
Yes, that would be the best suggestion.
Right. So qicenter.com/conversation, and we can work out the details to best support you. Thank you for asking.
Especially according to your specifics, your need, we can work with you. So many of the rooms has its own kind of deck, balcony, or courtyard, and outdoor spaces, so you can enjoy the abundant beauty outdoor space. And let's see, one more video I'm going to share with you, then we're ready for more questions. I just took this video a couple days ago. That's the Kiva.
Okay, we have another question. Are there single person rooms? And yes, virtually all of the rooms, almost all of the rooms are single person, unless you are a couple attending. Because of taking precautions around COVID, we are reducing our capacity this year. I know in the past, Master Mingtong showed a picture of our events where we had 150 people in there, and that will not be the case this year. It's we've reduced our capacity to about 35 to 40. And yes, the rooms are mainly single rooms. So thank you for asking that to clarify. So any other questions as we wrap up today? I want to really thank everyone for spending your Saturday morning with us. And can I bring a caretaker? Will it be more expensive? Yes, so that's another conversation. Yes, I believe some people are bringing a caregiver with them. And that is something, again, that our enrollment team would be happy to talk with you about the details. All right. Okay. Yes, I can't wait till November either. A lot of people really excited now looking at the pictures, connecting with all of you. Oh, one more question. Do you need to be vaccinated? No, we are not requiring vaccinations. We are inviting everyone to just be responsible and do what you feel you are comfortable with in this moment.
Wisdom Healing Qigong is about self-awareness, self-responsibility, but also self-empowerment. Yeah, how you can choose the most empowered way of working with yourself, with life, including whatever circumstances, certain challenges might be. And it's going to be, again, in the most supportive, empowered, nourished, loving environment. And there's two equally important gift I want to share for the rest of my life. One is Wisdom Healing Qigong. Secondly is the magic of the scent, the land. That's my two dedication for the rest of my life. I feel so blessed.
For any questions or clarifications, we do invite you to read all the details about if you have more questions around COVID or any of the issues that are popping up in your mind. Go to qicenter.com/retreat for all the information.
If any question about COVID, and I want to suggest, basically, if, for example, if you feel comfortable to travel to see your family, then I would like to invite you, seriously consider in-person retreat. Yeah. If you're still not comfortable traveling to see a family yet, then you should stay home participating the retreat through online. That would be my suggestion in general, without getting to the complexity of should or shouldn't, right, wrong, good and bad. Yeah.
Okay, we have a couple more questions. First question, I haven't practiced this form before. Will I still benefit if I'm brand new?
That's the beauty of wisdom healing Qigong. No matter where you're at, no matter what is your experience with wisdom healing Qigong, yeah, you can only start where you're at right now. And you'll be guided, supported to the next step, continue to discover and deepening it. You can adjust in this practice according to your own capacity, your own ability for now. And you can dive in deep, quickly discover, what is the power of energy. So it's not about perfection. It's not about, you need to be in a certain way in order to benefit. Most importantly, how to discover energy within you in the most direct, powerful, healing, loving, and effective way. So if you are online, you're letting go of any other obligation, responsibility, business of life, make the whole, it's possible, but it's difficult to do. It's possible to make this environment, conducive 100%, just focus on the retreat by yourself. If you can, yes, then almost equally powerful than in-person retreat. So it's up to you how you can create an environment to support this process. And of course, another one challenge is if you need to cook your food, then how to incorporate in the Qigong approach into cooking food and eating the food without being stressed about. So it's up to you. And how can you connect with others, online without feel missing something? And obviously, in person, we're going to hug. It's amazing, last retreat I told in Kapalo, one of the person, she came all the way to the retreat and driving, I think, more than a day, but she was not comfortable to hug other people yet for whatever personal reason. Then into 2 days, third day, suddenly she started hugging people. So yes, in-person retreat, you can hugging others. It's so amazing, so amazing, especially after all these years now missing it. By itself, it's just so healing. And then obviously, if you're doing online by yourself at home, you're not able to hug the participant in person. So it's not going to be same. It's going to be different. It's about how you can creating or take advantage of the most whatever environment, whether online or in person, to best benefiting this process of yourself. That's the deeper question. It's not like, which one is more powerful? Obviously, these two experiences are going to be relatively different, cannot be exactly same. That's just impossible. But how to make each one effective in different ways for yourself, that's the practice. And that's we're going to support you to do that. If you can hugging a tree at home, yes, you can get a similar experience as if you're here. So we learn how to take advantage of whatever opportunity, to its own, full benefit. That's what we're learning. It's not about what if this, what if that. It's not about comparison. It's not about feeling, should or shouldn't, or not about, trying to be perfect one way or another. Does that make sense for everybody? Yeah. So energy is everywhere. The practice is same we're learning, doing. But the environment, the condition will stay in, affecting ourselves continuously. That's one of the reasons we want to, I'm so passionate about creating this most beautiful, magical, energetically healing place to support, the in-person retreat right here. It's very different than just hotel, very different just camping, in the wilderness. So like bring the best, of everything, including, I realize I'm doing this landscape, including, the deck and the fountain, everything by the water, is to bring the nature, bring the water, in this case, close to you. As close as possible, in the most comfortable, nourished, relaxed place. You don't have to hiking, miles into the wilderness to be in the water, to be close to the water.
So magical to experience the water in the desert.
It's unbelievable. In some ways, it's truly unbelievable.
And the big trees, and just that's one thing that you can't have at home, is to experience the grandfather trees, the enormous trees, standing under them. We can't really transmit that one.
Another magic here is the big sky, clear sky. Most of the day is sunny, and the evening you got to see just Milky Way clearly above you. There's no light pollution, there's no sound pollution, and just so clear. And the big view of the land, big view of the mountain, the sky, naturally just activating the big view of your mind. So Qigong, boiled down to it, is really about opening our view, opening our perception. Until we can do that, nothing works. Nothing can benefiting us in long term. So I just want to share that insight, that discovery. Okay, any other questions?
I think we've covered it. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for your presence, your inspiration, and wish to see you whether online or in person, whatever opportunity, next opportunity might be. And so truly together we can realize our vision, our deepest desire, and realize what is possible, what we are looking for, longing for, not only in this time, but in our whole life. So with that said, let's do 3 howla. Actually, let's do some movement.
Stay this long, we might as well do something else.
So simple movement we can do while we're sitting. Start rotating your hip. Rotating your hip. You're opening the energy of your hip. You're releasing the stress, tension from life. But more importantly, you are connecting with your hip. That's your own hip. You're moving your hip. You're feeling your hip. You can communicate with your hip. You can reversing the movement. Now you can move your shoulder, your arms, your hands, and noticing how the simple movement not only opening your arm, hands, but also you're opening the shoulder, opening the chest, energetically opening your heart. When you do this movement, it's very difficult for you to think of stressful thoughts, depressing thoughts, even if you want to. Imagine that benefit right away. You naturally feel uplifted. Now slow down the movement, noticing the difference. Yeah. And continuously, deeply noticing the sensation, feeling. Both comfortable, uncomfortable. You can close your eye, noticing deeply. Embracing all the sensation, both intense and subtle, both familiar and new. Now imagine yourself, you're moving in the ocean of light, ocean of energy, as slowly as you can, as mindfully as you can. You're slowing down the movement. Naturally, you're slowing down your mind. You can be more aware, not only aware of the movement, aware of your body, aware of energy, aware of this continuous experience of movement of life, movement of energy. No matter what are you feeling, even pain, discomfort, as long as you're moving, as long the energy is moving, you start to feel deeper aliveness. You start to feel better. Start to feel everything is okay in the movement of life. Now slow down the movement. Come back to your comfortable position. Take a moment to notice. Even noticing how this movement, simple movement, affecting your entire body. You can send the most loving, joyful, healing energy information, intention deeply into your body, to your brain, to your heart, to your entire body. With haola. Haola means all is well and getting better in all dimensions of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Together we say, Haola, Haola, Haola. Gently open your eyes. Let's give in the blessing of Haola to each other. Haola, Haola, Haola. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, many blessings. Happy Saturday. Happy equinox time. Happy International Zinen Culture Day. And happy practice. Thank you, thank you, thank you.